Sometimes you think sannyas means only in the ashram is sannyas. That is karma sannyas. Karma sannyas means give up everything. Give up your house. Give up all the rituals. You are no more to take part in the sanskaras. That is known as karma sannyas. So when it comes to Vaishnava sannyas, even a child can be a sannyasi. So the real meaning of sannyas is sattanyasa. Sattva means in the search of absolute truth. Give up the material propensity. So in any ashrama, you can be like a sannyasi. You're not interested in materialistic life. So that is real sannyas. So I want to know the tattva. Tyagasya Rishikesh. So what is the purpose? Tyagasya. What is the purpose? Purpose of renunciation. And also I want to know of the renounced order of life. That is sannyas. Now see, there are two questions now. I want to know the purpose of renunciation. And also I want to know that order of life. Where Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam Gunakarma Vibhagasha. In that, Varnan Ashrama. 4 types of ashrama is also there. I want to know about that ashrama also. And then, if a person has gone to that ashrama of sannyas, what should be the goal of life? What is the purpose of life? Even though one may have not gone to that goal of life. He's a brahmachari. He is a grahastha. Then, what is the purpose of having sannyasa vritti? Why is he giving up all the materialistic propensities? What is the necessity of taking up devotional service? What is the goal of life? That is the question asked. So I want to know the purpose. Okay. Palashri.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Arjuna vacha sannyasa mahabhavo tattvam.
Why you hurry when you are not able to read nicely? Why don't you read slowly? Sannyasa. There is no hurry.
Sannyasya mahabhavo tattvam.
1 minute, 1 minute. Read the spelling. Read the spelling.
SANNYA.
What is SA? 1 minute. What is SANNYA?
Sannyasa.
Why are you going ahead? What did I ask? What is SANNYA?
Sanya.
Huh?
Sanya.
Sanya or Sanya?
Sanya.
Then what is there?
SASYA.
What is that?
Sasya.
How you became a dentist? Go and join first standard again. If you are not able to read the spellings. Read again now. What is that?
Sannyasasya. Mahabhavo. Baho.
This is bhava or what? First standard child is better than you.
Baho.
BAHO is what?
Baho.
Next is what?
Tattvam.
Next is what?
Ichhami. Veditam.
Veditam or what? TUM is tam means tam it is?
Tum. Veditum. Tum. Veditum. Tyagasya. Cha. Rishikesha. Prath. Prath.
What?
Parthak.
It is par or what?
PR.
If I want to say par, 1 minute. If I want to say par, what should be the spelling?
PA.
Is there PA there?
No. R. Pra.
What it is?
Prathak. Pra.
Again, pra is there. PRA is there.
No. A is not there.
Then
Pratha. Keshi.
1 minute, 1 minute. That word still you are not pronounced properly. Pruthak.
Pruthak. Keshi. Nishudhan.
Is it
Prathak
Nishudan
ke
or Nishudana?
Nishudhana. Prathak Keshi Nishudhana.
Now read the whole thing again.
Arjuna Vacha. Sannyasasya Mahabaho Tattvam Ichchami Veditam.
Vedi?
Veditvam.
Veditvam is there. What is acha? If I want to say tvam, what should be the spelling?
Veditvam. T-U-M. Tvam.
T-U-M is tam or what? Tam or tum?
Tum. Veditum.
After 18th chapter also, you have to reappear. Huh? I'm not going to give you any certificate. You have to reappear Bhakti Shastri. Though she may be giving you mark, I am not giving you 1% mark also. Tyagasya Charushikesha Pratakkeshi Nishudana. I told you 100 times, practice at home, practice at home. You know that today is class. Then tomorrow, yesterday, what you should have done? You should have practiced at least 5 verses. Even in the beginning, Aruna was not good in the chanting, but she practiced. Practiced or not, Aruna?
Yes, Mataji.
So I'm not saying there is any fault, but you should practice, na? You're not putting an attempt. Tyagasya Shurishikesha Pratakkeshi Nishudana. Foreigners are able to read. Just imagine, we being an Indian, having all the facility of Hindi, Sanskrit, Marathi, we can even match the spellings. You know to read Hindi or not? We are not even reading that. I told you, compare Veditum. Then you should, when you're reading Hindi, English, you should so go to the Hindi one, na? Okay, read now further. These type of mistakes are not good. Now read.
Tyagasya Rishikesha.
Just now you read, na? Pruthak.
Prathak Keshi Nishudhana.
Go ahead.
Arjuna said, O mighty armed one, I wish to understand the purpose of renunciation, Tyaga, and of the renounced order of life, Sannyasa, O killer of Keshi, demon master of the senses. Purport. Actually, the Bhagavad Gita is finished in 17th chapter. The 18th chapter is a supplementary summarization of the topics discussed before. In every chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna stresses the devotional service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the ultimate goal of life. This same point is summarized in the 18th chapter as the most confidential part of the knowledge. In the first 6 chapters, stress was given to devotional service. Yoginam api sarvesam, of all yogis or transcendentalists, one who always thinks of me within himself is best. In the next 6 chapters, pure devotional service and its nature and activities were discussed. In the third 6 chapters, knowledge, renunciation, and the activities of the material nature and transcendental nature and devotional services were described. It was concluded that all acts should be performed in conjunction with the Supreme Lord, represented by the words Om Tat Sat, which indicate Vishnu, the Supreme Person. The third part of Bhagavad Gita has shown that devotional service and nothing else is the ultimate purpose of life. It has been established by sitting past Acharyas and the Brahma Sutras, the Vedanta Sutra. Certain impersonalists consider themselves to have a monopoly on the knowledge of Vedanta Sutra. But actually, the Vedanta Sutra is meant for understanding devotional service of the Lord. Himself is the composer of Vedanta Sutra, and he is its knower. That is described in the 15th chapter. In every scripture, every Veda, devotional service is the objective. That is explained in Bhagavad Gita. As in the second chapter, a synopsis of the whole subject matter was described. In the 18th chapter, also, the summary of all instructions is given. The purpose of life is indicated to be renunciation and attainment of the transcendental positions above the three material modes of nature. Arjuna wants to clarify the two distinct subject matters of Bhagavad Gita, namely renunciation, tyaga, and the renounced order of life, sannyasa. Thus, he is asking the meaning of these two words. Two words used in this verse to address the Supreme Lord, Rishikesha and Keshi Nisudhana, are significant. Rishikesha is Krishna, the master of all the senses, who can always help us attain mental serenity. Arjuna requests him to summarize everything in such a way that he can remain equipoised. Yet he has some doubts, and doubts are always compared to demons. He therefore addresses Krishna as Keshi Nishudhana. Keshi was most formidable demon who was killed by Lord. Now Arjuna is expecting Krishna to kill the demon of doubt. Hare Krishna.
So a summary is given in the purport. The first 6 chapters spoke about Karma Yoga. Karma Yoga means centering Krishna. Yakyathat karmano pralokoyam karma bandhana tadartham karma kaunte nitya sangha samachara. 3rd chapter we have it. Yakyathat karmano netra. What is the purpose of performing all our yakyas or whatever karmas? It is for Krishna, keeping Krishna in the center. Yakyathat karmano anyatraha. If we don't perform for Krishna, then karma bandhana. And the last verse of the 6th chapter ends with Yoginam api sarvesham madgaderantalatmana shraddhavan madhate samektamo mataha. So who is a perfect yogi? Whose consciousness abides in me? That means understanding Krishna is a person. First thing, first 6 chapters makes very clear understanding that you can only concentrate in a person, not on something void, not on something impersonal. So next 6th chapter is, if he is a person, if I am a person, then there is a person relationship. So that elaborate description of devotional service in between, that is 7 to 12 chapter is given. 13th onwards, again, very nicely about the Sankhya Yoga. That is Jnana Yoga. Sankhya Yoga has been described. Who am I? What is this body made up of? All these things, everything, Sankhya. 13th chapter onwards. Why there are divisions of faith? Who is Daiva? Who is Asuraha? All those things. What is Tat Sat? Om Tat Sat? So, nice description. Now, this is a conclusion chapter. Conclusive chapter is, after understanding, I'm not the body, I'm soul, I'm part and parcel of Krishna, I am servant of Krishna. What should be my consciousness? So what is real sannyas? Again in this chapter you will find all the 24 elements has been described, because Sankhya Yoga, Sankhya describes all the 24 elements. In the 7th chapter, if you see, Bhumira Ponalo Vayu Khammano Buddhi Revacha, only that much was given, 8. In this chapter, you will find all the 24 will be given. Okay. Today only you will read, Palash. Somehow I have taken a vow that I'll make you read all the verses nicely. Somehow Aruna is improved. Even Aruna was to stand there like this. But she listened to me. She used to practice. Now today only you will read and all have to tolerate that. I'll be scolding her. Don't mind. A teacher and a student relation is like mother and a child. Okay. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kamyanam Karmanam Nyasam Sanyasam Kavayo Viduhu Sarva Karma Palatyagam Prahu Tyagam Vichakshanaha. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kamyanam Karmanam Nyasam Sanyasam Kavayo Viduhu Sarva Karma Palatyagam Prahu Tyagam Vichakshanaha. Now, Lord says, Shri Bhagavan Vacha, Kamyanam. Kamyanam means with desire. Karmanam, activities. Nyasam. Nyasam is renunciation, giving up. Sannyasam. The renounced order of life. Kavayaha. The learned. Viduhu. No. Sarva. Of all. Karma. Activities. Phala. Of results. Tyagam. Renunciation. Prahu. Call. Tyagam. Renunciation. Vichakshanaha. The experienced. So, giving up the activities. Giving up, Nyasam means giving up, renouncing the activities which has desires, material desires. That is known as sannyas. Who says like this? Learned people, they're like this. And then, giving up the results now. This is again wonderful thing. Now, some say giving up activity itself is sannyas. Some say no. Giving up the results of activity, that is sannyas. And who says this? Vichakshana. The experienced wise people say. For some it is karma sannyas, giving up karma. For some it is Vaishnav sannyas, giving up the results of the work. Krishna says, Karmanyavadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbur mate sanghos prakarmani. You perform your duty, you don't have rights for the results and you don't consider yourself to be the cause. That is the real renunciation. The same verse has been spoken here. It is not just giving up the work. Some say, give up the results of the work. Okay, Palash. This time I hope that something you'll do better.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha.
Very good. One word I'm going to say very good. Aage badho.
Kamyanam
Okay.
Karmanyam.
One minute. Go slowly.
Kamyanam Karman.
Have A के ऊपर dash ना, that is पूरा लड्डू भर के आ बोलो. Kamyanam.
Kamyanam Karmanam Nyasam.
Justify. Second word. What is the second word?
Karmanam. Karmanam.
Now you are right. Karmanam. Next. Read.
Nyasam. Nyasam.
Very good. Again.
Sannyasam.
Wow. Next.
Kavyo. Vidhu.
One minute. Who told you to go ahead? It is ka is there or what?
Kavyo. Kavyo.
Kavyo is there. Kavayo is there.
Va and yo. Kavyo.
Kavayo. Justify va now. Why are you breaking it into half?
Kavayo.
Kavyo. How you will write kavyo? Ka, half va, yo. Isn't it? It is kavayo.
Kavayo.
Next.
Viduhu.
Hmm.
Sarvakarma phala tyagyam.
Tyagyam is there. Huh?
Tyagam.
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 Hmm.
Sarvakarma phala tyagyam.
Again tyagyam.
Tyagam.
Hmm.
Pra, pra,
Hmm?
prahus. Prahus tyagyam.
Hmm? Tyagyam. What has happened to you?
Tyagam.
Acha, 1 minute. What will be the spelling of tyagyam?
Y will come. G-Y-A-M.
Is it there?
Hmm.
Why are you adding? Read. Prahus tyagam.
Prahus tyagyam.
Again tyagyam.
Tyagam.
I think something wrong is there. Akka, something wrong is there with you. Tyagam. Then.
Vichshana.
Huh? What?
Vichshana.
When Sha is there. What? C-A-K. What is that?
Vika.
Acha, go to Hindi. Go to Hindi.
Vichshana.
What? Vichakshana. Vichakshana.
Vichakshana.
Vichakshana.
Vichakshana.
You do one thing. Seriously. You join ABCD class and AAE class. Seriously. Don't take it in the wrong way. You really take, but some teacher will be there. Ask her to teach her Shabda, Cha, Sha, Kha. They have the Vargana. Don't think this is very shyness. Nothing. Foreigners have learned like this one. There's nothing shy. You can in your society, some teacher is there who can teach you Pa varga, Ka varga, Cha varga. You should do that. Or one of you should take initiative to teach Palash Ka Kha Ga Gha Na, Cha Cha Ja Ja Na, Pa Fa Ba Ba Ma. You know that? Who knows all this Ka varga, Pa varga? Who knows? Pushpa knows? Are you good in that?
Mataji, I know, but I don't have the time because I go to take care of my mother. So during the daytime, I'm
Aruna
there.
knows. Aruna knows.
Mataji, I am fumbling while doing, so I am in the learning mode.
I'll ask some senior devotee to take class of your Kakha or Mayur Prabhuji will teach best. Mayur Prabhuji?
I also don't have time.
What? You have ample time.
No.
Why? Okay. Somebody has to have Karuna on her and teach her Pa Varga, Fa Varga, whatever this Varga is there. Or you yourself take initiative.
I'll do Mataji from tomorrow. Promise.
See, tomorrow never comes. From today only. Vichakshanaha. Say.
Vichakshanaha.
From today, you do one thing. You have everything in the YouTube. Remove all the Ka Varga, Pa Varga, Fa Varga, whatever is that Varga is there, remove. And start writing. Srila Prabhupada's students did that. It was not so easy to teach foreigners. I think you must be one of them. Who knows? That is why I have to try out with you so much. So their tongue was not twisting. And Prabhupada used to teach them. So you have to learn like this only. Now read the whole verse again. Read.
Kamyanam karmanam nyasam sannyasam kavayo viduhu sarva karma phalatyagam prahus
Prahus.
prahus tyagam
Vichakshanaha.
vichakshanaha
Vichakshanaha.
vichakshanaha
Naha.
vichakshanaha
Naha is not there. When you say Naha, you have to go there. Vichakshanaha.
vichakshanaha
Kamyanam karmanam nyasam. Where A is there, A. Sa is there, A is there, A. Chant aram. There is no hurry. When we are in the learning mode, we have to be very slow. Okay, go for the purport and translation. Aruna, you read. So that she'll relax now for the third verse.
Hare Krishna. The Supreme
Yeah.
Personality of Godhead said, the giving up of all activities that are based on material desire is what great learned men call the renounced order of life, sannyas. And giving up the result of all activities, what the wise call renunciation, tyaga, purport. The performance of activities for results has to be given up. This is the instruction of Bhagavad Gita. But activities leading to advanced spiritual knowledge are not to be given up. This will be made clear in the next verse. In this Vedic literature, there are many prescriptions of methods for performing sacrifice for some particular purpose. There are certain sacrifices to perform to attain a good sun or to attain elevation to the higher planets. But sacrifice prompt by desires the sacrifice prompted by desire should be stopped. However, sacrifice for the purification of one's heart or for advancement in spiritual science should be not given up. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada says sacrifices to perform to attain a good son or to elevate in the higher planets. But that kamyanam karmanam nyasam can be done. Karmanam, kamyanam means the activities which has material desires as its goal, that can be given up. But the sacrifice for the purification of one's existence, like you have to give up now. You're giving up some of your enjoyment and you're sitting in the class, isn't it? And Bichara Palashi is hearing to my scoldings. This was sacrifice only, no? But that should not be given up. Why? Because that is real way to advance in spiritual life. You have also given up something. Today you're sitting, today I'm sitting, you're sitting. We could have gone somewhere else. We could have gone to some movies. We could have seen some television programs. Who is catching our ears? If we are not chanting 16 rounds, who is there to see us? We can lie also. No? I'm chanting. Why I should chant? It's my life. Meri Marzi. We could have also done that, isn't it? But we are all doing something. Though we are not forced to, but we are all taking up some initiative to progress in devotional life. So this sacrifice should not be given up. Prabhupada very clearly writes, for that will make us advance to reach the goal of life. And the goal of life is to attain Krishna Prema. Okay, when I am chanting Palash, you also try to chant with keeping your phone muted only. Tyajyam dosha vadityeka. You have to combine all the three words. Vadityeke. Vadityeke. Tyajam dosha vadityeke. Karma prahur manishinaha. Yajna dana tapa karma na tyajyam iti cha pare. I can request Jayashree also to take care of you. Jayashree's Ucharan is very, very perfect. If the Jayashree can open up her compassionate heart, then she can really improve Palash. Is it okay? Because you all are sisters, huh? Sister brothers together. Tyajyam doshavadityeke karma prahurmanishinaha yakyadana tapa karma na tyajyam iti chapare. Tyajyam, give up, Krishna says. There's something known as tyaga. This is tyajyam. Tyaga means given up. Tyajyam means must be given up. You understanding the difference? Whatever is the given up is tyaga. Whatever has to be given up, it is known as tyajyam. Tyajyam doshavat, completely full of dosha. What? Iti eke. Iti eke. What is iti eke? Karma. This type of karma which has kamyanam karmanam, which has material desires. This is an evil actually. It is a devil, it's an evil, it's full of fault. Manishinaha, great thinkers say, give up. Yajna, dana, tapa. Yajna, dana, tapa. These three things, these also work on it. Na? In yajna, what you do? Swaha. Dana, what you do? You take and give. Na? Activities involved, that is why karma comes. Don't be allergic with the word karma. Oh, it is karma. But Krishna says, na tyajyam, don't give up. Yajna, dana, tapa should never be given up. Who is telling this? Krishna is telling. Kamya karmanam should be given up. Kamya means desires. Yajna, dana, tapa should be never given. Anytime anyone comes and asks, should always be ready to give. That is known as tyaga. That is known as dhanam. Never in the mouth, no should be there. Always understand this, the life. Who will come to you in what form, you don't know. Never say no to anyone. But you should know also to whom you are giving. Some beggar will come and he will drink after that. And there you should avoid. So, yajna, dana, tapa. Yajna, sanskaras. Never give up. Sanskaras has to be done. Dana, tapa. Tapasya should be done. Okay. Now, Palash.
Tyagam dosha.
1 minute. What was the first word?
Tyajyam.
G is the error word. See Hindi, na?
Tyajyam dosha vadhi. Vadhiteke. Karma.
Karma is there.
No. Karma.
You see Hindi now. Forget English. See Hindi.
Karma prahur manish. Manishina.
Manishinaha.
Manishinaha.
See Hindi, don't see English. It's only for foreigners, not for you.
Yajna, dana, tapah, karma. Na tyajyam,
न त्याज्यम
na tyajyam iti chapare.
Wow, some success is there. Okay, read. Now who will read? 1 minute. Jayashree will read.
Translation. Some learned men declare that all kinds of
Learned men. Learned.
learned men. Okay. Learned men declare that all kinds of productive activities should be given up as faulty, yet other sages maintain that acts of sacrifice, charity, and penance should never be abandoned. Purport. There are many activities in the Vedic literature which are subjects of contention. For instance, it is said that an animal can be killed in a sacrifice, yet some maintain that animal killing is completely abominable. Although animal killing in a sacrifice is recommended in the Vedic literature, the animal is not considered to be killed. The sacrifice is to give a new life to the animal. Sometimes the animal is given a new animal life after being killed in the sacrifice, and sometimes the animal is promoted immediately to the human form of life. But there are different opinions among the sages. Some say that animal killing should always be avoided, and others say that for a specific sacrifice it is good. All these different opinions on sacrificial activity are now being clarified by the Lord Himself. Hare Krishna.
Okay. So Lord says you can give up kamya karma, but you should not give up kirtana tapa. Next. Nishchayam shunu me tatra tyage bharata sattama. Sattama. What is that word? It is not satama. Sattama.
Sattama.
Jayashree, you mute your phone. It's for Palash. I'm just telling because when she's going to read, I know she will say Satama. Sattama. त्यागो हि पुरुष व्याघ्र त्रिविध संप्रति प्रकीर्तितः निश्चयं शृणु मे तत्र त्यागे भरत सत्तम त्यागो हि पुरुष व्याघ्र घ it is and down ra is there व्याघ्र त्रिविध संप्रकीर्तितः prakir, it is big one, dirgha. Samprakirtitaha, it is rasva. Okay. So nishchayam, certainly. Shrunu, again see, shrunu. In many chapters, Krishna has told, tat shrunu, shrunu, here. Me, from me, tatra, therein. Tyage, in the matter of renunciation. Bharata sattama, O best of the Bharatas. Tyaga, renunciation, he certainly. Purusha Vyaghra. Vyaghra means tiger among the human beings. Trividha, 3 kinds. Now, the scriptures, Samprakirtitaha, it is declared. What is declared? Krishna says, now hear from my judgment about renunciation. O best of the Bharatas, O tiger among men, renunciation is declared in the scriptures to be of 3 types. 3 types of renunciation. Okay, Trividaha. Okay, read. Palash. See Hindi. Hindi, it is not called Hindi. It is called Devanagari font.
Devanagari font.
Read.
Nishchayam shrunu mi tatra.
1 minute. What did you read?
Me.
Ka is the word.
No. Tatra. Tatra. त्यागे भरतः No, Bharata Satatam
What? I know you're going to do something here. You really do Bharatanatyam here. Sattama.
Sattama. Sattama.
Ah.
Tyago hi Purusa
No. Kuchipudi
Vya-
dance.
Vyagra.
Ah. Vah.
Vyagra.
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 Ah.
Tyago hi Purusa Vyagraha.
Vyagraha is there or what? 1 minute. Vyagraha is there. Vyagra.
Vyagra. Trivedha.
Huh?
Trividha. Trividha. Sam Prakrit.
1 minute. Some.
Sam
Read one word na.
Prakritrit.
Huh?
Sam Prakritrit.
1 minute. Why are you going behind? Sampra you have read. After that?
Kiritihi.
Kirtitaha.
Kirtitaha.
Samprakirtitaha. Now read the whole. Samprakirtitaha.
Samprakirtitaha.
Now read the whole. Very good. Now read the whole. Nishchayam shunu me tatra.
Nishchayam shuru me tatra.
Shunu na re baba.
Shruno. Shruno me tatra. Tyago Bharata.
Tyago? From where now Tyago came?
Tyage Bharata. Satamam.
What? I taught you so many times. Sattama.
Sattama. Tyago hi Purusha Vyagraha.
Again Vyagraha. Where is her?
Vyagraha.
Trividha samprakirtitaha.
Trivividha Kirtaha.
Some really seriously problem is there. To work on it. Samprakirtitaha.
Samprakirtitaha.
Okay, go look at read. Read the words also.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Nishayam shruno me tatra tyage bharata sattama tyago hi purusha vyagraha trividha samprakirtitaha.
Again Vyagraha. What happened to you also? Where is her? Is there dot?
No.
Read.
Vyagra.
See, Palash, you're influencing everyone. Huh? Read.
Translation, O best of the Bharatas, now hear my judgment about renunciation. O tiger among men, renunciation is declared in the scriptures to be of three kinds, although there are differences of opinion about renunciation. Here, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, gives his judgment, which should be taken as final. After all, the Vedas are different laws given by the Lord. Here, the Lord is personally present and his word should be taken as final. The Lord says that the process of renunciation should be considered in terms of the modes of material nature in which it is performed. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Yakyadana tapa karma na tyajyam karyam eva tat yajnyoda chaiva pavanani manishinam. Yakyadana tapa karma. Yakyadana tapa na tyajyam, never give up. See, when we do charity, it is not to a person, it is to the process. So that is why you should think and give. If you have started, you should give. If you give like you're giving to Jagannath, you're actually doing it for him. And if you don't do that, what happens? Out of some sentiments or some emotions, you stop it. It should not be stopped. It's the biggest crime, it's the biggest sin. Like I take a vow, I'm going to do this much every month. You should do it. Or think before you take a vow. Then that person is actually truthful by his words. There was a great king, able to recollect the name. Nice name. Lord tested him so much.
Chakravarti. Chakravarti. CP Chakravarti.
Another one also I think was there. Very nice. Lord tested him in many things. And he took a vow, I'll do this. And he stopped. And he did not stop. The circumstances were made in such a way that he had to lose many things. He has to lose his wife, his child. You can remember the name. Nice. The name Bhagavad also comes. Harishchandra.
Harishchandra, is it?
Harishvardhan. Harshavardhan. Harshavardhan, no? Harshavardhan. Everything. Harishchandra, sorry, Harishchandra. Everything was removed from him, but still he was bent upon. So that is the man of words, Harishchandra. I read this. It's not there in Bhagavatam. Some Puranic Katha is there. And in our childhood also we have read that. So that is given here. Yagya dana tapa karma na tyajyam. Never give up. Karyam eva tat. They should always perform. Yajnyodanam tapaschaiva. By doing that, what happens? Pavanani. You become purified. And who speak this? Great souls. Manishinam. Yes, Palash, I'm waiting to hear from you. Today it is my fun time actually. Because I was coughing the whole day. I thought I should have some fun time. No? Yeah. Read.
Yagyadana tapa, the yagyadana tapa karma na tyagyam
Where you are
karyam.
saying Hindi or English?
Both.
No,
Both.
you see Hindi. Focused. Na
Natyagyam.
Ga is there or Ja is there?
Ja. Natyajyam. Karya meva. Karya na.
What?
Karya meva. This is written. But
Very
down
good,
it
na?
is written karyam.
Why you have to see down? It is Sandhi Vigraha. Karyam eva. Karyam eva. You don't see down. You see up only.
Tat.
Karyam eva.
Karyam meva. Tat.
Tat. Why you stopped? Read na.
Yagyo. Yagyodana tapaschaiva Pavanani Mani Manishinama. Manishinama. Manishinama.
Manishi. After that?
Rama.
Huh?
Rama. Rama. No. Mataji.
Manishinam. Either he'll go mad or he'll make all of us mad. Manishinam. Read.
Manishinam.
Very good. Who will read? Pushpa, read. Read,
Hare
read.
Krishna. Yagya dana tapa karma न त्याज्यं कर्म मेव तत् यज्ञो दानं तपश्चैव.
What is it? Tyajyam karyameva cha. Really, Palash, you're really influencing everyone. Huh? One was
त्याज्यं
doing.
कार्यमेव तत्.
Yes.
यज्ञो दानं तपश्चैव पावनानि मनीषिणाम्.
Very good.
Acts of sacrifice, charity, and penance are not to be given up. They must be performed. Indeed, sacrifice, charity, and penance purify even the great souls. The yogis should perform acts for the advancement of human society. There are many purificatory processes for advancing a human being to spiritual life. The marriage ceremony, for example, is considered to be one of these sacrifices. It is called Vivaha Yagya. Should a sannyasi who is in the renounced order of life and who has given up his family relations encourage the marriage ceremony? The Lord says here that any sacrifice which is meant for human welfare should never be given up. Vivaha Yagya, the marriage ceremony, is meant to regulate the human mind so that it may become peaceful for spiritual advancement. For most men, this Vivaha Yagya should be encouraged even by persons in the renounced order of life. Sannyasis should never associate with women, but that does not mean that one who is in the lower stages of life, a young man, should not accept a wife in the marriage ceremony. All prescribed sacrifices are meant for achieving the Supreme Lord. Therefore, in the lower stages, they should not be given up. Similarly, charity is for the purification of the heart. If charity is given to suitable persons as described previously, it leads one to advanced spiritual life. Hare Krishna.
Now, Prabhupada used to see horoscopes and get his students married also. Some who wanted to go to brahmachari life, he used to encourage. For some, he used to conduct marriages. He used to ask them to get married. So sannyasis, though they have given up everything, they should not discourage someone getting married. In fact, good sannyasis are good astrologers also. They see the horoscope and they say, yes, you should get married or you should not get married. They see Kundali matching. What is Kundali? 26 gunas. What is this gunas based on? Modes of nature. Sometimes they say, do you believe really in horoscope? We should believe. If you don't believe, then all leads to all these nonsensical things. 26 gunas are based on one's own modes of nature acquired after so many births. If somebody is in Satoguna, he cannot tolerate tamasic people. See, again, your education has nothing to do. Generally, we say education. लड़का कौन है? अच्छा डॉक्टर है. लड़की भी डॉक्टर होना चाहिए. That लड़का, he may be doctor in mode of goodness. लड़की may be in the mode of ignorance. Then both will never match. Both will fight with each other. Your education doesn't change your modes. So modes has to be seen. The 26 gunas, they match minimum. It should be at least 16 gunas matching minimum. Then you are qualified. Sometimes they say 18 gunas, some say 16 gunas at least. If 22 above, that means perfect combination. That means their gunas are same. Their faith is same. Their taste is same. Their kundali positions of the planets are also the same. 36 gunas. 26 they say, not 36, 26 gunas. Just now I saw kundali. I gave to somebody to see kundali. That time he said 22, 26 में से 22 match में. Many times kundalis come to us. Then I forwarded. No, I am not expert in that. But I forward and I try to know what it is. And if they don't match, we don't. Somebody was saying, very rich boy is there. And the girl is 31. She's also very rich. Again, the girl is Shastri and the boy is Vaishya. We should not give. Girl should not go in a lower community. Girl can go to an upper community. If a girl is a Vaishya or a Kshatriya, she can go to a Brahmana. She can uplift herself. Well, girls should never go to a lower community. Girls should never be given to a lower caste. Though that boy will be very good, very wonderful, everything. So it is a bhagya to get a upper community or at least same community. This all should be seen. Nowadays people don't see this. They only see how much क्या कमा रहा है, कितना पढ़ा है. अच्छा माँ बाप बगल में नहीं रहते, very good, wonderful. Somebody told, I don't want my in-laws, but I want my dogs and cats. Yes. That means they want dogs and cats, but they don't want mother-in-law, father-in-law. They don't want a family. Doesn't work. Okay. So here Krishna says very clearly that these purify our existence. So we'll do 6th verse onwards, the next class. Okay? Palash, so you're serious?
I will read and keep. I will read.
E. No. You will write and send to me. E, ha, ka, kha, ga.
Your phone is on mute.
And I'm telling you, just in 1 week. Anyhow, you know it. You just have to refresh it. Sometimes we have forgotten it. Just write down 2-3 times over. Then you write down the verses. You see how you read. Just 1 week time. You'll be expert in it. Then I'll not allow you, and then I'll not tell you to do the Bhakti Shastri again. Or again, 1 year full.
I will do it.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any doubts here? पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. वैष्णववृंद की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय.